Alright, so let's take a look at this. We have, as the angle of elevation from the top of a tower to the sun decreases from 64 degrees to 49 degrees during the day, the length of the shadow of the tower increases by 92 feet along the ground. Assume the ground is level. Find the height of the tower. So we have our ground, we have some tower, and initially the sun is higher, um, and the shadow that is casted, and shadows are casted on the ground, is here. So that's 64 degrees, an angle of elevation. And then as the sun sets, the shadow increases, and now this angle to the ground is smaller, 49 degrees, and the shadow increased. See, here was the shadow, and the shadow increase is 92 feet. We want to find the height of the tower, and I'm going to call this distance x, the original shadow length. I don't want to use an s because then somebody might think it's my fives. Alright, so we have two triangles. If we go with this smaller triangle first, what do we have? We've got that the tangent of 64 degrees is equal to h over x, the opposite over the adjacent. Over here, if I use this larger triangle, then I have that the tangent of 49 degrees is h over x plus 92. Call this equation 2. So the way it's set up here, what I would do is first find x and then use x to determine h. So let's rewrite equation 1 in terms of h. I'll write it over here. I'm going to change colors. So I have h is equal to, if I just multiply both sides by x, I've got x tangent of 64 degrees. And over here, the same thing. If I multiply both sides of the equation by x plus 92, I'll have just a different expression for the same number h. Alright, so I'm going to erase this stuff and give myself some room to work here, in case I need that picture, in case I forget what it looks like. I'll have a picture of it that I can pull up. Alright, let's get rid of that as well. Alright, so I'm just going to replace, set these two expressions equal to each other. I have x times the tangent of 64. Let's distribute that tangent of 49 to both terms. So now we want to solve this equation and we've seen there's been a couple of problems that have been pretty much identical to this one, but with different numbers. So we want to get the x on the same side of the equation. So, and I'm going to factor it at the same time. Tangent of 64 minus the tangent of 49. So if I divide both sides by the tangent of 64 minus the tangent of 49, when I divide this side, that'll cancel. So I'll just have x. And if I punch that into the calculator, I'm in degrees, rounding to 1 decimal, that's fine. I've got 92 times the tangent of 49. Make sure you close that parenthesis and put the denominator in parentheses. So I've got tangent of 64, close that parenthesis, minus the tangent of 49, close those parentheses. And I'm getting the x is 117.6 feet, but we wanted h, didn't we? So we'll multiply that times the tangent of 64. So if I multiply this by the tangent of 64, I'm getting this height of the tower to be 241.1 feet, rounded to the nearest tenth of a foot. Alright, so I hope that helps. Talk to you later.